Before we get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe. This video right here is going to help me a lot. And maybe sure you can advertise this to other people so other people can know about this video as well. And for that, let's get into the video. If it was one thing we knew about Jesus, if it was one thing that Jesus had, if it was one thing that Jesus accomplished, if it was one thing that Jesus ever did on the earth, if it was one thing, what would it be? It would be life purpose. It would be life purpose, God's purpose for him. Every single day, I really mean this, every single day, Jesus had the strive, the drive, the ambition to do God's purpose. Every day he woke up with the mentality of, okay, I must do God's purpose. I must complete my mission. I must complete my goal. And, he didn't just sit there and just think about it. No. He strived for it. He strived for God's purpose. And guess what? He completed it. And now, he completed it, and now he's ascended. He in the Bible, he said that it is finished. I have ascended unto my Father. Because when he rose from the dead, he did ascend unto his Father because his life purpose was complete. What he did was complete. Jesus said it on the cross. He said, "It is finished." He said, "It is finished." What did he mean by "it is finished"? He meant that his goal, the purpose that God gave him, his life purpose, was over. His life purpose was over. His goal, his life purpose was over. And now, you all know what God's purpose was, to make his Father known and, to save the world, actually save the world. And when he said, "It is finished," all of the sacrifices that people have made is finished. All of the stuff that people did to, be holy, it is finished. Jesus is the ultimate sacrifice. And Jesus obviously knew that he had to die on the cross, Like he was praying when he was praying, literally his sweat became blood because he knew he was going to die. And he knew he was going to die. But this was the thing that strived Jesus, his goal. Although that he was scared, nervous, and I would say a little bit anxious, he still strived for it. He still strived for his purpose. He still strived for God's purpose in his life. He still strived it, and now thanks to him, we can all be saved. Thanks to him, we can all be saved. Thanks to his goal. Thanks to God's purpose. Thanks to him that he strived for God's purpose. We can all be saved. We can all be saved. And now, since Jesus, completed God's goal for him, we can all be saved and we can all have a chance to go to heaven and be with him for eternity because of what he has done. And this is going to lead me to another thing in modern society, because in modern society, people are not really striving for anything. Like, I'm hearing all of these guys and girls, they're saying, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And that's the issue. They don't have They don't have a driven mentality. They don't have a life purpose. They don't have a goal. You know? And some of us here, we just say that okay, we have to do God's plan for do God's plan for our lives. But we don't actually strive for it. We need to strive for God's purpose and have a goal. Have a goal. Have a plan for your life. You know? Jesus did not call us to be idle. He did not just call us just to sit here and do nothing. He gave us a purpose. He gave us a goal. And what do we need to do? We need to wake up every day with the same mentality of striving towards his goal for us. We need to strive. We need to strive and wake up with the same mentality of completing our mission, our God-given mission. And you need to have a plan for your life. I don't know. I keep saying this a lot, but it's so true. You need to have a plan for your life. Because if you don't have a plan for your life, literally what are you doing? Literally what are you doing if you don't have a plan for your life? Because you will be sitting there thinking that, okay, I gotta do something. I'll be lost. You have to have a plan for your life and strive for it. And, you know, I can go on a rant. I know I'm stuttering a lot because, you know, I've been working a long time. I've been working a lot on this video. But I really apologize for the stuttering. But, yeah, we need to have God's purpose and strive for it. And I just wanted to make a video about this because, again, like I said before, most guys are not striving for anything. They're sitting there in their mother's basement and just playing video games all day because they're not striving for anything. They don't have a life purpose that they're trying to complete. They don't have a goal. They don't have a big-term goal or a small-term goal. And they don't strive for it. They may have a goal, but they don't strive for it. And this is what separates Jesus from everyone else. I mean, obviously that's obviously not the number one thing. Like, Jesus was a completely different man than everyone else. But what I'm trying to say is that Jesus had a goal and he strived for it. And most guys today are not striving for any type of goal. And what we need to do is strive for God's purpose. Don't just sit there and just say, okay, I'm going to complete God's purpose for my life. No. Strive for it. Strive for it. You do the action. Put effort into God's purpose. It'll be great. It'll be the best thing you ever do. Because here's the thing. If you do God's purpose, you're automatically serving him. You're automatically serving into his ministry. And guess what? When you do God's purpose for your life, guess where you'll end up being in? You will end up being in eternal life with him because you completed God's purpose for your life. Because God's purpose is everlasting. It's not short-term. It's a long-term goal. God's purpose for you is everlasting. It lasts. It lasts. It doesn't just crumble away in like 2 or 3 months. It lasts. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, but this is the thing that you have to take with you. This is the thing you have to take with you. And hear me. Just hear me. Just stop what you're doing and just hear me right now. Have a goal. Have a big-term goal. Have a small-term goal. And strive for it. Have a big-term goal. Have a small-term goal. And strive for it. when you, if you, not if you are going to do it, when when you do God's purpose for your life, strive for it. Have a goal, and strive for it. Alright, I don't want to make the video too long. But again, I apologize for the stuttering. I'm so sorry for the stuttering. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Later.